So here we are. It's the day after Euro 2016. The finals have just concluded. And congratulations are due, of course, to Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal. It wasn't the best final ever, but wow, for drama alone, and after Ronaldo had been knocked out by injury in the match, and how Portugal just came roaring back after that. And apparently now, since it's doing the rounds on the internet, Ronaldo himself is apparently going to be the next great big thing in management. Yeah, so all my predictions were completely and utterly wrong. Germany did not win it. Even my second team to win it, France, did not win it either. And probably shows that when it comes to major tournament predictions for football, I am probably not the person that you should be listening to. Having said that, you should listen to me in the sense that if I pick a team, you should probably pick the other one. Yeah, that's my thoughts in the matter. So the thing is that now that the Euros are done, attention is going to go back towards, the leagues, right? Yeah, Manchester United fan here. Another high quality replica jersey, you can get them from Mr. Jerseys 2 on Facebook. I will put a link in the description below if you would like to get yourself a quality replica jersey. And of course, the social league as well is going to start up again for myself and my teammates. And those of you that have been following this vlog series over the last few weeks will have known that yes, I have been using this particular boot so far. Nothing wrong with it. Decent boot, bit heavy, bit to be used in artificial grass. But I did also mention that I was going to be bringing in a new pair of boots, and they've just arrived. So here they are, right? We're going to be doing an unboxing video. Ooh, sounds like there's a lot of stuff inside there. We're going to be doing an unboxing video, and without further ado, that's what we're going to do right now. And here we are. We're back again with this box, which is filled with wondrous things. We've got Her Royal Highness here, who's going to be helping us out today, simply because she would like an opportunity to share with the world her very, very gorgeous nail art. There we go. Take a look at that. Yes, lovely. Is it? Yes. Credit, of course, to our friend Cheryl for bringing Her Royal Highness out for a nail spa. Is it nail spa?
Manicure.
It was a manicure. Okay, fine. Whatever. I don't know anything about these things. And also a big thank you to Kai Ying in Singapore for actually helping out with all the shipping and whatnot. And yes, I will definitely get you dinner the next time I am in town. So let's start. Right. So as you can see here on the box, these pair of boots were actually purchased from Unisport. Right. If you can just about tear this off here. There we go. It's from Unisport.com. Anytime now, my assistant with the scissors. It'd be great if you could step in. There we go. Yeah. So we're just gonna see if we can get that done right there. Yes, we do. We do. Okay. So yeah, this is the main box. Just so you can sort of see there, Unisport.com, right? And sent over by FedEx. So let's start off with the side here. Okay. Do you want me to hold the box? Or do you want to hold the box while I do the cutting? No. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Right, and then of course the other side. Oh wait, no, I can just rip this. No? Right, okay. So now we need to... I'll just tear this. Easy to just tear it, right? No, I don't want to cut through there. That's a shipping thingy. There we go. Alright, and now, here it is. Here we are. What have we got here? It's a box. What box is it? I hear you ask. Well. It is, of course, the Adidas 16.1 Primeknits, right? Which were ordered through Unisport. And yes, of course. And yes, these are the Primeknit model. And check it out. Oh, that looks beautiful, doesn't it? right? And of course, I also paid extra so that I could get this done as well. There you go. For those of you that know me, you can probably figure out what the letters mean. Although as a spoiler alert, my favorite number is number 7. So yeah, I'm gonna let Her Royal Highness model them right now. You know, because
Why?
Why? Because look, you see, look, the blue here matches the blue on the nails.
Oh my god!
Look at that. So this is the white model together with the black and green striping right here. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with the Primeknit series, you can see here that there's this. This is what we call the prime cut collar right up here, and then the material itself is not actually synthetic. You can confirm that, right? It feels like cloth, but it's not actually cloth, right? Yes. So there are distinct Primeknit zones that we have here. There's one for the front of the toe, which you can feel has a slightly different density to the sides, right? And of course here as well. Yeah. And of course we've got this lovely conical blue and white outsole sprint frame pattern. What do you think of the color?
Gorgeous. It's a nice color.
There you go. And we've got the Adidas logo at the back in blue, right? And just to confirm that there are 2 of these boots, because that's how you buy boots, right? You buy them in a pair, right? I must say, I really like the color. It looks gorgeous. It's one thing actually seeing the boot. What is it?
Nothing.
It's one thing actually seeing the boot, online and in pictures and whatnot. It's another thing entirely to actually have it here in hand, and actually feeling it. So yeah, would you be proud to see me playing these? I'm sure you would, right? Yeah. And I love the fact that I'm probably the only one in the whole world that has this particular boot with this particular monogram on it, right? And of course, this particular flag on it. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. So just so that you guys know, this boot retails. This was actually on discount. It was on discount to the tune of 126 euros from Unisport.com. And together with shipping and whatnot, it came to about 146 euros. But I had to ship it to Singapore because they don't ship to Malaysia. I don't know why. We can speculate about the various political and customs reasons as to why they don't ship to Malaysia. But I did have a chat with the customer service representative for Unisport, and they said that apparently our customs charges are some of the highest in the world. And that because they could never actually verify what the customs charges were per transaction and they didn't have a standardized rate, they could not promise or offer shipping to Malaysia. So yeah. So if there are any politicians that are listening and watching this video right now, please can we sort that out? Thank you very much, so that we can all import really nice boots into Malaysia from now on. Yeah. What do you think? There you go. So thoughts, what do you think? Really like it? Oh look, there's another thing in here that's free. I get a string bag. There we go, nice blue colored string bag. Her Royal Highness is a very big fan of the color blue, right? At first we when I say we, I say her. At first she wanted us to get the blue boots instead, but then she saw that I pointed out that the blue was a bit faded, right? I mean, it looks really nice right now under very bright lighting, but it's actually a very subdued kind of blue, right? And it doesn't pop as much as this particular color does, right? Oh, this looks gorgeous. I'm so happy with this. Thank you, sweetie, for encouraging me to get this particular shade and this particular colorway. Yeah. Oh. And it's very light, right? I mean, yeah. Like, what's the estimate we got here for weight? The official weight is that it weighs in at about 220 grams. Oh, no, 200 grams. Yeah. And it certainly feels like it weighs only 200 grams. I've got a match tomorrow night. I'm probably going to be trying these out for the very first time. So a full-on proper review of how these boots fare in a match situation will be upcoming. But just from the impression of the feel in hand, this looks like a quality piece of kit. I have not had, a nice pair of football boots for about 6-7 years now. This is the very first. Actually, this is the very first one I'm buying with my own money. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for buying me boots all these years, you know. And I think it's really nice that, you know, that like actually when they did the monogramming, it actually came out really, really nice. I was actually surprised they had the option for the Malaysian flag, even though they don't ship to Malaysia. You know?
Yeah.
It's customer service for you, right? And yeah. But just so you guys know that I won't be wearing number 7 this year for the social league that we'll be in. But yeah, I think I might be wearing a different number, but I couldn't part with the number 7 because this is my favorite number of all time. So yeah. And I guess that's it really. Final thoughts? Anything you like to say?
No.
No? Alright, so let's just do a quick once over. We have the upper here with the Primeknit upper, right? And then you have the TPU stripes here, which act as a cage so that when you tighten the laces, it locks your foot down. We have the Primeknit collar, which is supposed to give a compressed feel, right, around your foot so that the boot does not move and that it stays and you get that really nice lockdown feel. We've got the external heel counter here, as you can just about see. You can't really see the branding, but it says here Sprint frame on the sole, which is a return of the very light Sprint frame that was first pioneered on the Pfft Adi of about 4 or 5 years ago. And we've got this nice conical stud arrangement, which is, you know, white, black, and blue, right? Conical studs, of course, are good for both firm ground and artificial grass, simply because they don't stick and twist, and they will allow you to turn. If we're to contrast this with actually the Mizuno Wave Igniter 3 and the stud pattern here, the aggressiveness of this particular stud pattern is, well, it's very apparent that this is not necessarily meant for artificial grass because of the grooves and whatnot, right? And yeah, and size-wise, I think they'll fit exactly. Yep, they look like they're gonna fit me exactly. Look like they're any different. So they fit true to size. And yeah, that's it really. Oh, and of course, one last thing is the non-stop grip technology that Adidas have been talking about, where they have all these tiny little raised dots that are on top of the upper that are supposed to help you with grip. I don't really think they're gonna play much of a role, as plenty of online reviews have said. But it remains to be seen how that's gonna happen. Right? We'll see come game day. Okay, so just as we went to commercial there, I managed to run over my own foot with my chair. Such was my excitement in sitting down and actually talking about my lovely new boots here, or as the rest of the world likes to say, cleats. You know, just call them football boots. Yeah. Yeah, we've got a game tomorrow, so these are gonna see some action for sure, right? Seems to be. Oh gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait to try these out. I really, really can't. Just feel that you can just sort of feel that the collar here actually extends to about here. Yeah, about here, rather than all the way. You know, not like obviously the laceless pure control, which would just be like the whole thing. And yeah, just a quick side-by-side comparison with the Wave Igniters here. There's no obvious like rubber padding and whatnot, right, on the upper here compared to this. You know, so I guess the swerve and the spinach on this particular boot probably be less than this. I haven't actually put these on feet yet. We're gonna see what they're gonna be. We're gonna see what they're like tomorrow when game day comes around. So yeah. So this is the boot that I'll be using for the rest of the social league. Yeah, hopefully I'm worthy of the great expense that has been wrought upon this sports hobby of mine. So yeah. Interested in getting yourself a pair? Well, check it out on GameAndStory.com, I suppose. And if you're trying to figure out how to get stuff to Malaysia from GameAndStory.com, all I can say is just look for a friend who's in Singapore or something and get them to help ship it over for you. And then, you know, get them a meal when you go and see them. So yeah. Alright, so that's it for me. Cheers. Peace out.